Hey guys, it's Linae. Thanks so much for joining me for another video. We are just going to casually chat about perfumes. So, I've been getting a lot of questions about layering perfumes, and so I thought I would share some tips on that, as well as tips on where to apply perfume and some information on properly storing your perfumes. So, I'm going to first start with storing perfumes. You definitely want to keep your perfumes in a cool, dark place if possible. This could be, if you don't have a large collection, it could be a drawer, it could be a closet. You could store them in their boxes. It's going to be the direct sunlight as well as light from like the light bulbs in your house and extreme temperatures, mainly heat and humidity, that are going to break down your perfumes and cause them to go bad quicker than they normally would or should. With all that said though, I want to preface this whole thing with perfumes are meant to last for the most part. All natural perfumes aren't going to last as long just because they're made with all natural ingredients, and that's to be expected. But for the most part, perfumes last and they hold up really well. Really typically the worst place to probably keep them is in your bathroom where the light's on all the time or a lot, and the humidity like from your shower and all that. But my mom has always stored her perfumes in her bathroom. Last time I was there a few months ago, I sprayed a perfume. It's just the regular Michael Kors perfume. I bought her probably 17 years ago. She has a little bit left, and it still smells great. So sometimes if a perfume is kind of starting to go bad, the top notes might not smell quite as great, but the dry down might be just fine. So if you're wondering if a perfume is good or bad, definitely try it out. Don't assume that because it's gone past the expiration date, it's bad. I think companies probably have to put a date on there. I saw a video once where a girl was throwing away everything that had expired, or so she thought, and it hurt my heart. I just don't throw away perfumes unless they are bad, and I've literally only had one perfume ever go bad on me, and that's Pink Sugar by Aquilina. I think I've heard that that's happened to other people, and it was stored in a windowsill. Like, this was a long time ago, and it took years, like a few years, for it to even go bad. So if you're purchasing a perfume from someone and you want to know how old it is, then it's a good idea to look up, like the year it was made, so you know if you're getting a really old perfume. But if it's something you have in your collection and it's just been a long time, by no means do you need to toss it out. It's not going to harm you to spray it on. If it's bad, it'll smell bad. But I wanted to show you as an example. This is Aaron Lauder's Tangier Vanille, I think it's called. This is like a purely vanilla perfume. This is the juice when you buy this is clear. As you can see, this is not clear. I purchased this for a great deal from someone online. This perfume smells amazing. It's not gone bad, and it's gonna last me for many years. Vanilla in perfume tends to just darken, and doesn't mean it's bad. Okay, the vanilla just darkens with age and time. Okay, so I think it would be ideal if I had like a cabinet, like a china cabinet type thing with solid doors. So I could go to that, open the doors, look at all my beautiful perfume bottles and have them be away from the light. Or it would be ideal to have a walk-in closet and maybe like a shelf designated just for your perfumes. That way you can shut the door. Unfortunately, I am short on space and don't have either of those. And you don't need either of those. So I wanted to show you what I do. A lot of these videos, you get such good ideas, but I always just want to see, like, show me your stuff. Show me what you do. So this is what I do. Literally, this is what I have here. I have a couple of these. These are like these paper, cardboard type storage boxes. Balancing act. I've taken a lot out because it was too heavy, but you get these at like TJ Maxx, Marshalls for like $5 or $6. I have a couple, and I fill them with perfume, and then I just slide them under my dresser so they look pretty there, and they're so easy to just slide right out, open up the top and get out what I want. It's easy to sort by season or houses or however you want to organize and sort your perfumes. And that looks kind of nice. It's not ideal because I still have to slide it out and open it, but it's really not that big of a deal to me at all. Another thing I have, and no, these are not cute or fun, but they're just these little black bins, and I have a few stacked in my closet. And like, for instance, this, it's gonna be hard to show, but these are my guirlands. So it's easy to organize my house. Again, not super convenient to go take them out and open the lids and dig through them, but I don't mind that much, and I really want to take care of these perfumes, so if it means some of them are in a boring thing like this in my closet, so be it. I also have a shelf on the top of my closet. Mine is just the kind of like with the mirrored 2 sliding doors, but the shelf up at the top, on part of it, I have perfumes that I have been wearing recently, just like the easy to reach for ones up there. And I have some in just like this plastic little tray thing, so I can take it out. I might just reach up and grab. I don't have to take this out every time, but this is another idea. You could even put some of these in a drawer. Up in my closet, I also have my layered perfumes on this really pretty white tray. I think they just look so pretty together. So I just can reach up and grab that super easily, or just grab one off of the tray, excuse me. I don't typically keep boxes. I know a lot of people store their perfumes in boxes. That's a great way to do it, to keep them safe. I usually just keep the boxes if it's like a really special perfume or one that I'm not sure if I'm going to keep and I might sell it down the road, and having the box might make it more valuable, so I might keep them. But some examples would be my Scentsy by Giorgio Armani. This is a pretty full bottle, but I bought it. It was already old because they haven't made it for a long time. And because I know that it's already old, and I really don't know, like, besides being in the box, how this was stored before I purchased it. I think I got it on eBay. To be safe, I just keep it in the box. As well as like a really special type one. This is French Kiss by Guerlain. It's beautiful in the box. It's pricey. I don't want it to go bad. It stays in the box. But for the most part, they don't. So now you might be thinking, well, what about displaying perfumes? Because they are so pretty, I do like to have some on display. So I wanted to show you. This changes a lot. This is a pretty pink cake stand. This sits on my dresser. And there's certain ones that are always going to be on here that I know I'm going to go through fast enough, like Mon Guerlain, Miss Dior. I just always have that out. Another idea is to, like these two, the light isn't going to get to these. So you could display like your more solid colored bottles. I brought some out actually to show you some examples here. Like both of these, the light's not going to get to these. These would be perfect to put on display if you want perfume out. Same like with these two. So that's one idea if you want perfume bottles out. Another one is to take bottles, like this is a Brighton perfume. It's a beautiful bottle. And the scent is nice, but I wouldn't just keep this hidden away to save the scent because it's not my favorite and I really don't spray it very often. But I think the bottle is beautiful, and so I will just keep that out. Not that I want it to go bad, but I wouldn't be heartbroken because I like the way it looks. As well as some I just always am going to wear. Or maybe some that are kind of newer that I'm trying out. I'll keep out here for a while and then I'll switch them out. Another idea is if you ever should finish perfume bottles, which I do, you could, you know, display empty ones because they're still so beautiful even if they're empty. So there's still ways to have beautiful perfumes out if you want them on display, or like I said, you could trade them or rotate them so they're not out in the light that much. But again, perfume is made to last, and you want to store them properly, but I wouldn't get panicky if you haven't been. Sorry, I have a very dry mouth, dry throat. So this, my layered perfumes. I would like to talk about how I layer. It's also going to hit the thing that I want to talk about of where to spray your perfume. So I would like to wear today First Kiss Exclusive and layer it with Vanilla Dreams. So normally, now I have my shirt on, but normally I would spray like my inner elbows, wherever your pulse points are, or like, you know, you get a lot of heat here in the inner elbows, but pulse points anywhere where your body just gives off a little bit more heat. That's a great place to spray because as your body heats up throughout the day, you're going to notice your perfume more. And I'm going to spray some on the back of my neck. And then I'm layering it with the Vanilla Dreams, and I know that this is very sweet and pretty, but not overly, ridiculously, overwhelmingly strong. So I'm going to spray, you know, a few of these, just kind of, not right on top, but kind of around where I sprayed the other one. If this was directly on my skin, I wouldn't spray vanilla right on top of it because I do find that spraying something else on top of it changes the composition a little bit of the original one you sprayed. So I just kind of spray around. You could spray like the back of your knees if you want. Those are pulse points anywhere on your chest, stomach. I find the back of the neck to be really good, front of the neck, and also my hair. I know people sometimes don't like to spray perfume in their hair because it dries it out, it's alcohol, but I think one spray once in a while is not going to do anything, and actually perfume, the scent holds very well in hair. And there's also hair perfumes you can buy, but I'm not afraid to just spray my hair with my perfume. So again, it's perfume. Really, if you just spray it willy-nilly all over yourself, you're going to smell amazing. But if you hit those pulse points when your body heats up, you are going to probably get a little bit more out of your perfume. You're just going to probably be able to smell it a little bit more. So anyway, those are my ideas. If you guys have any, like, if your collection is out on display or you have a shelf, anything that you can take a picture of, I would just really love to see your guys' collections. I really can't take a picture of mine because it's in boxes all over at this point. But I would love to see yours. We have a fun Facebook group. I'm going to leave the link to that group, and you can join us over there if you haven't already. We can chat about perfumes, and like I said, I would love to see collection photos. It's one of my favorite things to look at. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.